Hello students, welcome you all to the next session on differentiation. Friends, in this class we are going to solve the questions from exercise 5.2. From this exercise there are many one marker questions which are similar to what they have asked in the exercise. Okay, we are going to solve all the one marker questions from this chapter which has been asked from this part. Okay, I hope you are comfortable with differentiation of composite functions. Okay, that is chain rule. Okay, that is differentiation of composite function is known as chain rule. Okay, fine, let's directly get on to the topic. Let's not waste any time. Okay, so the question goes like this: differentiate the functions with respect to x. In the textbook the question goes like this, but in the question papers they may ask you to find, they'll ask you with y given, find dy by dx. Okay, the question may be like differentiate the function with respect to x or find dy by dx. Okay, let's take the first question. Y is equal to sine of x square plus 5. This question was asked in March 2015 and March 2019. Very simple question, friends. You need not worry. Okay, directly we can write the differentiation derivative for this. Remember, it's a one marker question. Now this looks like sine of f of x. Remember, this is the composite function differentiation. We know derivative of sine is nothing but cos. So derivative of sine of f of x is nothing but cos of f of x into differentiation of f of x. What is f of x? It is x square plus 5. Okay, so this is nothing but, now what is derivative of x square? Derivative of x square is 2x, and we know derivative of 5 is 0. Okay, so just the answer is 2x into cos of x square plus 5, right? So this is the derivative of the given function sine of x square plus 5. Remember, just you can write it directly. Okay, cos of x square plus 5 into, directly you can differentiate 2 x square plus 5 as 2x and keep it in one single step. You will get 1 mark. Okay, you need not write all the steps for one marker questions. Okay, fine. I hope you are very comfortable with this question. Now consider the next question. Y is equal to cos of sin x. This question has not been asked yet. Probably they may ask you this time. Okay, be ready. Fine. Therefore dy by dx is nothing but, remember, it is cos of f of x. What is cos of f of x? Derivative of cos is nothing but minus sine. So minus sine of f of x. F of x means sin x. Okay, into, remember, it is derivative of sin x. Since it is the beginning problems, I am going to write the steps here. Otherwise we can write it directly. So this is nothing but minus, remember it is sine of sin x. Don't make a mistake of writing sine square x. Okay, into derivative of sine is nothing but cos. Remember, it is as simple as this, which will give you 1 mark. Moving on to the next question, I have y is equal to sine of ax plus b. Okay, very simple question. Dy by dx nothing but derivative of sine is nothing but cos of ax plus b. Okay, into derivative of ax plus b. No, I've told you already, derivative of ax is nothing but a, because derivative of x, d by dx of x is 1. Now b is clearly constant, derivative of a constant is 0. Clearly derivative of sine of ax plus b is, I told you, derivative of ax plus b is just a, and this term is multiply, cos of ax plus b. Okay, derivative of sine of ax plus b is a into cos of ax plus b. Okay, if you have another function, like if it is log of ax plus b, okay, then dy by dx is nothing but log derivative is 1 by ax plus b. Okay, into derivative of ax plus b is nothing but a. So that is nothing but a divided by ax plus b. Okay, in case you have y is equal to e power ax plus b. Okay, therefore dy by dx is nothing but, remember, whenever you have ax plus b as a function, just multiply a as a constant, and derivative of e power f of x is e power f of x itself. Now this is already multiplied. The derivative of ax plus b is already a. So whatever, if it is in place of f of x, it is, if it is ax plus b, then just multiply the constant here. Okay, so in case you may think of y is equal to let me say tan ax plus b. If it is tan ax plus b, then dy by dx is nothing but derivative of tan is what? Secant square. Just only thing is ax plus b as it is. Remember, derivative of ax plus b is just multiply a. Okay, you can easily get 1 marker if when you have a questions like this ax plus b form. Okay, sometimes you will have a constant, maybe 2x plus 3 or 3x plus 5. Okay, so we are going to see that kind of questions now. Remember, these are all 1 marker questions, and most of them are asked in your final year examination in 2nd PUC mathematics. Friends, the next question is, I have y is equal to cos of root x. Very simple question. What is derivative of cos? We know derivative of cos is nothing but minus sine. So minus sine of root x. Okay, into what is derivative? What is the derivative of root x? We know the derivative of root x is 1 divided by 2 root x. Okay, so finally you can write this as minus sine of root x divided by 2 root x. So this will give you 1 mark. In case you have y is equal to sine of root x. Okay, yes, not some you may change the question this time like this. So if it is sine of root x, then dy by dx is nothing but derivative of sine is nothing but cos. So cos of root x into d by dx of what? Root x, isn't it? So this is nothing but cos of root x divided by, we know derivative of root x is nothing but 2 root x. Okay, what if it is, in case they ask you y is equal to tan of root x? In March 2020, he has asked you the question, if y is equal to tan of root x, find dy by dx. Okay, therefore let's find dy by dx. So dy by dx is nothing but, what is derivative of tan? Derivative of tan is secant square, isn't it? So derivative of tan is secant square into f of x, secant square of f of x, sorry, into derivative of root x. What is derivative of root x? We know it is nothing but 1 by 2 root x. So you can directly write it as secant square root x divided by 2 root x. Okay, in case they ask you to find if y is equal to log of root x, okay, then what will you do? So remember, dy by dx is nothing but derivative of log is what? 1 divided by x, isn't it? Derivative of log is 1 by x. So now differentiate root x. Remember, it is 1 by f of x into differentiation of root x. Root x is nothing but 2 root x. So if you multiply, it is 1 divided by 2, root x into root x will be x. Okay, so if they give you, if they change the function, you should be able to write the derivative easily. Okay, which will give you 1 marker. The next question was asked in July 2019. Y is equal to cos inverse of e power x. Now what is derivative of cos inverse? Remember, it is cos inverse. Cos inverse is minus 1 divided by root of 1 minus f of x square. Remember, okay, into derivative of e power x is what? E power x itself. Okay, very simple. So this is nothing but, you can write minus e power x divided by root of 1 minus e power of x whole square. So this is this derivative of the given function. In case they may ask you sine inverse of e power x. Okay. Now similarly, what is derivative of sine inverse? We know derivative of sine is nothing but 1 divided by root of 1 minus f of x square, that is e power of x whole square, into derivative of e power x. So derivative of e power x is e power of x itself. So this is nothing but e power of x divided by root of 1 minus e power of x whole square. Okay. So this is the solution. If in case, let's try this one also. If in case they'll ask you tan inverse of e power x. Okay. In that case, dy by dx is nothing but derivative of tan is 1 divided by 1 plus x square, that is f of x square, into again derivative of e power of x is e power of x itself, or else you can directly write it in a single step, e power of x divided by 1 plus e power of x whole square. You can easily get 1 mark if they give you questions like this. Okay. Hope you are very comfortable with the questions. Now we are considering the next question. Y is equal to e power of x cube. E power of x cube. The question was asked in March 2018. Okay. There, now let's directly write the derivative of this. Dy by d is nothing but e power of f of x derivative is e power of f of x into derivative of x cube. What is derivative of x cube? X power n derivative is n into x power n minus 1. So it is 3x square. So this is nothing but 3x square into e power x cube. So this is the derivative. Right? Simple, isn't it? Okay. Let's go on to the next question. I have y is equal to sine of x square. Okay. Now derivative of sine dy by dx is nothing but, we know derivative of sine is nothing but cos. So cos of x square into what is derivative of x square? So it is 2x. Very simple. You can easily get 1 mark. So it is 2x into cos of x square. So this question was asked in July 2017 and July 2020. Okay. In case if they give you y is equal to cos of x square, what will you do? If they give you y is equal to cos of x square, remember dy by dx is nothing but derivative of cos is minus sine. So minus sine of x square into derivative of x square is 2x, isn't it? So it is minus 2x into sine of x square. Very simple. If in case it gives you y is equal to tan of x square, okay, then dy by dx is nothing but, what is derivative of tan? We know derivative of tan is secant square of f of x into derivative of f of x is 2x. Very easily you can get. So it is 2x into secant square x square. Okay. So this is the derivative of tan of x square. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. So this was asked in March 2014 and July 2016. I have y is equal to log of sin x. Very standard question is this. Okay. What is derivative of log? Derivative of log is nothing but 1 divided by f of x. Okay. So 1 by sin x into derivative of sin. What is derivative of sin? It is nothing but cos. Okay. So you are just getting 1 into cos x is cos x by sin x. What is cos x by sin x? It is nothing but cot x. Okay. You can keep this as a formula itself. What is the formula? Derivative of log of sin x. You can remember it as a formula as cot x, because in integration we are going to use this shortcuts. Okay. So this will fetch you 1 mark. If in case they give you log of cos x, okay, then dy by dx is nothing but, what is derivative of log? It is 1 by cos x into what is derivative of cos? Actually it is minus of sin. Okay, so this is nothing but minus Sin by cos is what? Tan x. Okay, derivative of log of sin x will be cot x, but derivative of log of cos x will be minus tan x. Okay. Now this question was y is equal to log of sin x, but here look at this, this is sin of log x. Okay, very simple one. Now what is derivative of sin? So derivative of sin of log x is nothing but cos of log x into derivative of log x. What is derivative of log x? It is 1 by x. Okay, so what is finally derivative of sin of log x is nothing but cos of log x whole divided by x. Okay, in case if they ask you maybe cos of log x. Okay, these are all standard functions where you have to know to find out the derivative. Okay, so derivative of cos, we know it is nothing but sin of log x. Derivative of cos is nothing but sin of f of x into derivative of log is what? 1 by x. Okay, so finally this is nothing but minus sin of log x whole divided by x. Okay, the questions are very simple. Only thing is this will make you to be thorough with the concept of composite differentiation. Okay, right. The next question was asked in the year July 2014. Okay, y is equal to cos of 1 minus x. So dy by dx is nothing but derivative of cos is minus sin of f of x. Okay, into what is actually derivative of 1? We know derivative of 1 is constant, that is 0, and derivative of x is 1, but actually you have negative here, it is nothing but minus 1. Okay, so if you multiply minus to this, it is simply sin of 1 minus x. See how easily you can get 1 marks for composite differentiation. Shall we try few more? Okay. Class, this is the most challenging 1 marker question which has been asked on the concept of differentiation, which was asked in March 2016. There are so many concepts which you have to remember to differentiate this. Okay, now I cannot directly differentiate this, I will simplify and further differentiate this. Now y is equal to, the function is a power half into log of cos x to the base a. Okay, now I am going to write this as a power of log of cos x power half to the base a. Okay, I am using this rule, log of m power n is nothing but n log m. This is the property of logarithmics. Okay, so I am using this property. So this is nothing but I have a power of log of, now we know power half is nothing but root, so it is root of cos x. Okay, now there is a concept here, if you have e power of log of x to the base e, remember e power of log of the base of log and this base e, if it is same, then we can write it as x for x greater than 1. Okay, so according to this, now I am left over with just root of cos x. So how challenging is this? This is the skill based question which was asked in the year 2016. This much you have to do it to differentiate it. Okay, now finally dy by dx is nothing but, what is derivative of cos, derivative of root is nothing but 1 by 2 root f of x. Okay, into what is derivative of f of x, that is derivative of cos is nothing but minus sine, isn't it? So the final answer will be minus sine x divided by 2 into root of cos x. Okay, you can just keep it here because the question is find dy by dx. Is it clear? Okay. Moving on to the next question. This is a worked example in your textbook. Y is equal to tan of 2x plus 3. Okay, so dy by dx is nothing but, we know derivative of tan is nothing but secant square 2x plus 3. This is of the form tan of ax plus b. What is the derivative? It is a into, isn't it? So derivative of what is derivative of 2x plus 3? Just 2. Okay, you can simply write it as 2 into secant square 2x plus 3. Okay, very simple, very simple. In case if they ask you y is equal to log of 2x plus 3, he can ask you with any function. Okay, be ready to answer or to find the derivative given any function. So log of 2x plus 3 is nothing but 1 divided by 2x plus 3 into derivative of 2x plus 3 is nothing but 2. So finally 2 divided by 2x plus 3. Okay, fine. Now let us consider this question, y is equal to 2 power of sin x. Okay, so dy by dx is nothing but, this is of the form derivative of a power x. What is derivative of a power x? A power of x into log a, that a is 2. Actually into, remember in place of x I have a function which is sin x. Now what is derivative of sin x? Derivative of sin x is nothing but cos x. Just keep it as it is. So this is the derivative of the given function. If they ask you, you can easily get 1 mark. Now look at this question. I have y is equal to, it is of the form f of x power 9, x power n. So it is nothing but 9 into f of x as it is, that is 3x square plus 9x plus 5 whole power 8. Okay, into, now what is derivative of this term? That is 3x square plus 9x plus 5. Now derivative of x square is 2x. So 3 2s are becomes 6x plus derivative of 9x will be 9 and derivative of 5 is a constant which is 0. Okay, this is itself is the derivative of the given function. You can easily get 1 mark of this kind of questions. Now consider this question, friends. I have y is equal to log of log x. Again I am telling you, don't make a mistake of writing it as log x square or log square x. We don't have the concept like that. So it is log of log x. Therefore dy by dx is nothing but, now this is like f of x. What is log of f of x? 1 divided by f of x into, remember, derivative of that f of x. Okay, so this is nothing but 1 divided by log x. Okay, into, now what is derivative of log x? It is 1 divided by x. Okay, and some students they have the habit of writing it as 1 divided by log of x into x log x square. Please don't make a mistake, because this is log of x, this is x as a function. So this should be written as 1 divided by x into log x. So derivative of log x is 1 divided by x log x. You can remember this as a formula itself. I will repeat, derivative of log x is nothing but 1 divided by x log x. Okay, fine. Now check this question. This is trigonometric function power. So any trigonometric function power, if you have like this, it's very easy to find the derivative. So this is of the form x cube. So derivative of x cube is 3 times f of x square, isn't it, into derivative of sin x, isn't it? Very simple. So this is nothing but, what is derivative of sin x? It is nothing but cos x. So you can write it as 3 sin x whole square, you can write it as sin square x into derivative of sin is nothing but cos x. Okay, very simple. Given any trigonometric function with the power, use it as first f of x power n and differentiate the inner function. Consider the next one. I have y is equal to root of e power root x. Okay, so dy by dx is nothing but, consider this as f of x, derivative of root x is nothing but 1 divided by 2 root of f of x. Okay, into derivative of f of x, that is e power root x. Don't forget. Okay, so this is nothing but 1 divided by 2 into root of e power root x into what is derivative of e power f of x. So e power f of x itself into derivative of, I just have root x there, not just x. Okay, so this is nothing but 1 divided by 2 into root of e power root x into e power root x into derivative of root x is nothing but 1 divided by 2 root x. Okay, remember this is numerator, I have full e power root x, denominator is root of e power root x. One root you can get cancelled, so you can write it as 1 divided by 2 into 2 will give me 4. Okay, so I can write it as whole of e power root x divided by x. Remember, if you can split it, you can write it as root of e power root x divided by root x, or common root for both the quotient function. Okay, it may look a bit confusing, but if you practice, you can easily do these questions. Now consider this question which is in your exercise as a textbook. Okay, y is equal to secant of tan of root x. Okay, so dy by dx is nothing but, remember, secant of f of x. What is derivative of secant of? Derivative of secant is secant into tan. So secant of f of x into tan of f of x. Actually f of x is tan of root x, remember, into derivative of f of x, which is tan of root x. Please be careful. Okay, so this is nothing but, write this function as it is, secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x. Again I am telling you, don't write it as tan square, into what is derivative of tan? Derivative of tan is actually secant square of f of x, that is root x, into derivative of root x. Okay, isn't it? So this is nothing but, you can write it as, see, I have secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into secant square of root x, and then what is the derivative of root x? It is nothing but 1 by 2 root x, so I'll write it as whole divided by 2 root x. Okay, you can only do this kind of problems if you have practiced well. Okay, fine. Friends, let us consider one more question. I have y is equal to log of log x, remember, to the base 7. This question is very similar to the other question. Okay, but only thing is there is a bit extra. I am going to use the change of base rule, which is the property of logarithms. Log m to the base n is nothing but log m by log n. So this is the property of logarithms. I am going to use this. So I am going to write this as log of log x divided by log 7. Okay, now remember, log 7 is completely a constant. You can keep it as it is. Okay, therefore dy by dx is nothing but, I told you 1 by log 7 is a constant. You just differentiate log of log x. Okay, so this is nothing but 1 divided by log 7 into, I told you derivative of log x is nothing but 1 divided by x log x. We have already done it in the previous problems, just check it. So finally you can write the simplified form as 1 divided by x log x into log 7. Okay, now let us consider one last question for the session. I have y is equal to cos inverse of sin x. I am just going to do a small correction here. Now sin of 90 minus theta is nothing but what? Cos theta, or cos of 90 minus theta is nothing but sin theta. Just use it there. So using the property here, we get cos inverse of sin x can be written as cos of 90 minus x. Now according to the properties of inverse trigonometric functions, cos and cos inverse we can cancel. You will get pi by 2 minus x. This is just y. Therefore dy by dx is nothing but, we know pi by 2 is constant, derivative is 0, and minus derivative of x is 1. So the dy by dx of this function cos inverse sin x is minus 1. Hence we have come to the conclusion of this session. We'll meet again in the next session. Until then, take care and bye.